and let us all do we can to build a better future.
You know, when you go on social media, you're given a whole bunch of lies. Don't believe your eyes when you see these oh so fantastic influencers on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok and thinking, yes, I will do everything to follow you. Don't be a simp. Don't be a simp. Don't be a simpleton. Don't be a simpleton. Don't be a shimp. Don't be a shimp. Now, why am I saying this? Well, because apparently, hang on, this might trigger the vote blue no matter who crowd. Apparently, weaponizing the e-girls. Oh no. How the U.S. military uses YouTube and TikTok to improve its image. Admits falling approval ratings and lack of recruits, the Pentagon has chosen a new tactic. Viral TikToks made by PSYOP agents. So in other words, careful. If she looks too pretty, she could be a Fed. She could be a Fed, man. She could be a Fed, man. You don't know. You just don't know. So what's going on? U.S. military personnel often share their everyday life on TikTok. Some joke around, play pranks on their companions. Others share what they do and eat in the army. Just like that one crazy video where there's a girl fantasizing about a war crime. Boy, very uncomfortable stuff. One of today's most popular military influencers is Haley Luan, also known as Lunchbag Luan. Luan is known for her provocative, somewhat cynical sense of humor, friendship with Donald Trump's son, and the fact that she is not a simple soldier, but a specialist in PSYOPs, psychological operations. The career platform for U.S. military recruits states that such soldiers are known for their communication expertise. Shaking your boobs doesn't make communication expertise or look a little fancy, but okay, all right. Using unconventional tactics to persuade and influence foreign allies and enemies in support of U.S. Army objectives. So again, Luan subscribers are aware of this. They assume that her account is part of a carefully designed marketing strategy. The influencer's goal is to help bolster the reputation of the U.S. military, particularly in the eyes of Zoomers. Or as the authors of Know Your Meme say, to get chimps and a dude to reply to every picture of boob where she, OMG, DM me to enlist. Stop being thirsty. Put down that picture. Stop being thirsty. So in 2022, the military only managed to recruit about 45,000 servicemen out of the planned 60,000. As a result, Secretary of Army Christine Wormuth announced that members of the National Guard and Army Reserve may be called up for active service. Units could also be further reduced since it may be impossible to fully staff all existing detachments. Recruitment to the Air Force and Navy was more successful, but only because it involved candidates who were not able to start service in 2021. So yes, there you go. So that was all the simple things. So let's find out just how crazy it all is getting right now. So obviously, like they're talking about, high school dropouts are another problem affecting military service. In 2020, 3.2 million students graduated from high schools in the United States, but those without a diploma are not able to enlist. If the U.S. had twice as many healthy, educated young people, the armed forces would still face a shortage of volunteers because the population no longer holds the Army in high esteem. Yes, and of course, let's face it, the ridiculous war on terror and how veterans are, well, self-deleting themselves and how the VA doesn't do enough. So yeah, it's kind of understandable why that's happening. So here we go. I do like this. Apparently some Army recruiter texted some young person. Good afternoon. My name is blank, and I am an Army recruiter out of the blank career center. I'm just reaching out to see if you have ever thought about or have any interest in learning more about the Army. I'm going to keep it real with the United States military. I'm not effing dying for an oil company. So that's a good one. All right, whatever. So let's talk about this. Obviously, there's been films producing or, shine a light and say, hey, enlist. You got Wings, 1927, the Green Berets. I actually watched that film. Yeah. Top Gun, Eagle Eye, Act of Valor, and 517 to Paris. The Pentagon cooperates with Hollywood. Surprise. Are you surprised? Type 1 for yes. Type 2 for no. So there you go. So now let's talk about the e-girls. So hold on. I want to make sure that we don't get any copyright material. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure we don't get hit with copyright material. All right. Hold on. All right. Got to make sure you don't play no copyright music. But there you go. So yes, this is what's capturing the troops. So there you go. What the play, stupid machine. Chapstick tutorial edition. Okay, there you go. Come on, you can serve in a Humvee ride with her too. There you go. Isn't that great? Yay! Enlist in. Ah, but gets even worse. There's another video. I won't be able to play the music, but apparently there's another video where the influencer does not conceal her unusual military specialty. In her latest video, Luan calls herself a PSYOP girl and half-jokingly admits about having parasocial relationships with subscribers in order to recruit them to the Army. In one video, she jokes about having slipped one of her fans an Army service contract under the guise of prenuptial agreement. What? That ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Hold on. Wait. Oh my goodness. Is it going to play? No, it's not. My boyfriend wife. Oh God. How pathetic. How sad and pathetic. Luan frequently responds to comments which call her a Fed or an undercover agent. One of her replies is, "What if it was the best glow job you've ever had in your life?" The term glow job usually refers to government agents who work undercover to try and change public opinion or push someone to specific actions. What other term it rhymes with is also clear. So there you go. Yeah, U.S. Army. U.S. Army wants you guys to, serve up and fall for the e-girl. So if you ever get a message from an e-girl calling you handsome or thinking, hey, let's get married, don't do it. Don't do it. You run. You run as far as you can. You keep on running and don't you look back. If she says you're pretty, you just say no. No, I am not. I am not a pretty butterfly. You run away. It's just interesting, like what they're using now for tactics to get people enlisted in. And let's face it, after what happened to millennials with the and even Gen Xers too, who served in the military, especially during the height of the War on Terror, which started in 2001. If you look what happened to all the service members and all the health problems, mental, physical, emotional, financial, what it's done to communities, it's kind of reasonable for the next generation to look at what happened to the previous service members and be like, well, gee, I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to go through that. It's kind of understandable. And so in these crazy neoliberal Orwellian times, probably the only reason or possibility for the establishment to keep the machine going on is to try and be hip with all the cool kids and use whatever platform. So what I got to say is, hey, politicians that want to ban TikTok, you do realize that the Army and other branches of service kind of need that in order to get in with the next generation. Why are you taking away those influencer jobs, AOC? How could you? See what I mean? This is being a clown show. It's a Saturday morning cartoon show. That's what we're in. A Saturday morning cartoon show. And all the heroes and villains are incompetent buffoons, while the rest of us are suffering and starving. Don't believe the e-girl hypocrisy. There you go.